What up? I just wanted to... No. Let's try that again. What up, y'all? It's Keandra Chanel coming at you today with a Get Ready With Me chit chat. I'm going to a networking event tonight, and so I just wanted to chit chat with you guys as I get ready. I also wanted to touch a little bit on weight loss, my journey, you know, what worked for me, and hopefully it would help others as well that's currently trying to lose weight. So let's jump right on into it. Now, disclaimer, am I no way a health expert, okay? I'm just explaining what worked for me, what I did amongst my weight loss journey, and what I found to be the most effective. It's like, when it comes to food, me, for example, I've always had weight issues. And ever since I was younger, especially after I had children, I just could not seem to get my weight off. To be honest though, I don't think I ever really tried to get my weight off. I was just very uncomfortable in my body and I didn't really care. I mean, I cared, but I didn't care enough to do anything about it. And now, when it comes to losing weight, it's not just like, oh, I'm going to do a diet and then I'll lose all this weight super fast. Like, it doesn't work like that. I've tried so many, like, I tried Atkins diet, Weight Watchers, and it's effective, but most of the time you end up gaining the weight back. And so when it comes to like weight loss, it's more of like a lifestyle change. It's not necessarily like, oh, I'm just gonna do this quick diet. Now, when it comes to foods, me personally, the less ingredients, the better. Like, be real here. When you're going grocery shopping and you see a bunch of food with all these damn ingredients in it and you have no idea what the hell those ingredients are, red flag right there. Like, foods like that, it makes my stomach hurt. My favorite like healthy foods that I like to eat are like salads, fruits, vegetables. You know, you can make smoothies. Now, when it comes to ingredients, there's certain ingredients that I stayed away from that helped me lose weight the fastest. And for me, that was sugars. So when I say sugars, of course, it's kind of hard to stay away from sugars. Everything we eat, there's sugar in it. Most of the time, everything we eat, there's sugar in it. There's a specific ingredient called high fructose corn syrup that I learned it's kind of like, it's a processed sugar. So staying away from processed sugars, our bodies don't know how to really digest that. And most of the time, it ends up turning into fat. You can actually, anything you purchase from the grocery store, check the ingredients. I know, you know, sometimes labels lie and you can't trust everybody, but it's better safe than sorry to read the label so you can understand what ingredients that product was created with, supposedly. So staying away from high fructose corn syrup. Dairy, I try to stay away from dairy. Dairy is such a controversial topic because everybody has their own opinion when it comes to dairy products. I'm lactose intolerant. I think most people are lactose intolerant. Dairy, I feel like, contributes to weight gain as well. Because if you think about it, personally, you know, the milk is used to grow a baby calf into a huge cow. Now, alternatives for milk, I love almond milk. I drink almond milk a lot. I found that it doesn't hurt my stomach at all, and I still get to enjoy my favorite cereals. You know, I bake with it. It's great. Great, great, great. Not eating out as much. That was a huge one too, because I used to eat out all the time. You know, all these restaurants that are so easily accessible. Most of us are busy all the time. So the fast food restaurants are the quick go-to easy places to just go, hey, let me hurry up and go through the drive-thru real quick, grab me something to eat, and you ain't got to worry about it later. Cooking at home helps tremendously. Shopping at different stores as well. I mean, I don't want to put Walmart down. Walmart's great. They just recently started like a year ago selling organic stuff. Again, labels will say organic just because they know a lot of people are looking into healthier options these days. So a lot of people will label, you know, organic or no high fructose corn syrup, or you just got to be careful with those labels, because 9 times out of 10, when I read those labels, I still see like it says no high fructose corn syrup on the label, but when you read the ingredients, it says corn syrup. Who are we fooling here? So it's just a matter of knowing and understanding what you're eating. What else can we touch on? This is taking way too long. Sugars. What you can replace for sugars. Try to use like regular cane sugar instead of the granulated sugar, because again, the granulated sugar is more of a processed sugar as opposed to the cane sugar is more on the natural side. All sugar is pretty, you know, too much sugar is bad for you regardless, but of course, I came to realize just switching, it made a huge difference. Another thing I found effective, drinking lots of water. I know it sounds so cliche and everybody says that all the time. And I used to think that too, like, oh my gosh, what the fuck? I'm like, I never drank water. I used to never drink water, but now that's like the first go-to drink I go to. Now, when it comes to water though, I'm learning again, because not all water is the same. Okay. There's certain waters that have particular pH balances, and the higher the pH balance, the better for you. So for example, Fiji water is one of my favorites that has like a 7.5 pH. But I highly encourage you guys to research the differences between like alkaline water and how it affects the body. Different teas are really good for you too. Green tea is definitely good for you. It has antioxidants in it. It definitely helps flush your body out. Very, very good for you. I like to do that too. Sometimes when I have like a sweet craving, I would just be like, you know what, maybe some green tea, put honey in it. It is the bomb. Woo! My favorite green tea actually is the, it's like a ginseng honey green tea. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So good. But when I say drink lots of water, I mean like, I read something online that said like it would be smart, like how much you weigh, cut that in half. That's how many ounces of water you need to drink a day. I like to drink at least 1 liter to 2 liters a day. I try to. I know you're supposed to drink like 2 liters a day, I believe. I kid you not, like the other day, not too long ago actually, for the beginning of the year, I challenged myself to drink 1 liter of water. I know it's not that much. Don't come for me. Every single day. And I've seen a huge difference. So ever since then, I've been drinking a lot of water. My skin is so much clearer, and you're just helping your body do what it's supposed to do. Now, when it came to meats, I cut out beef and pork. I just ate turkey and chicken. So when it came to like, so for example, breakfast, I would have like turkey bacon, or I'd make me like a breakfast burrito. I'd put like eggs, turkey bacon, potatoes. Eventually, I want to go vegan, because I do feel like vegan life is so much more healthier, and man, it's just so hard. Anybody else out there trying to convert to vegan, or if you're struggling, let me know in the comments below, because it's hard. It really is. Now, I know a lot of people are like, what's healthy? I can't eat that. That's nasty. But I promise you guys, there is an alternative to the food to your favorite food, because I thought that too, but there is an alternative to your favorite foods. Like if you love cookies, make your own damn cookies. You know, when it comes to flour, purchase the unbleached flour. You can find those anywhere, Whole Foods, Sprouts. I'm not sure if Walmart sells them. And then another tip that a lot of people subconsciously disregard is the fact that when our stomachs growl, we're not always hungry. You know, there is a trigger in our brains. It's the same exact trigger. Our stomachs growl when we're thirsty as well. So you could be overindulging in food, and you know, your stomach's probably telling you, I'm thirsty, but you're feeding it. You know, so that's something to be cautious of as well. Basically, to sum it up, just watch the ingredients that you are consuming and just eat healthier. You don't have to count calories and all this extra stuff if you just change your diet and change your lifestyle. Now, don't get me wrong. Again, I'm not an expert. It's hard. Like, I did it consistently for like a year, and it helped me tremendously. But now I am kind of reverting. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be stopping. Sometimes I had to go through that, so now I kind of understand how to mingle in between the two. Sometimes I do like to go treat myself, and I'll go through a drive-through somewhere. I got to stop that. I'm supposed to be doing my damn makeup, and I'm sitting here talking so much. This shows that I can't multitask very well. But yes, guys, let me know. Hopefully I addressed everybody's questions. It's the same stuff everybody else says to lose weight, but it really just starts with you guys. You know, you can sit here and listen to everybody all day, but it really just starts with, you can start now with the decisions that you make as far as the foods that you're eating. Now, I'll give you guys an example too. So, breakfast, you know, you can have like oatmeal, whole grains. Try to stay away from white bread too. That's something I did not touch on. When it comes to breads, again, if it's not from the earth, it's not good for you, most likely. And that's just a fact. You know, I personally feel like Mother Nature provided all the foods that we need, technically, to survive. But, you know, you just gotta be extra. I have burgers and fries but hey. Guys, any other questions? Something you think I left out, which I'm sure I did. I wanted to do a whole like series, not series, but a whole video where I touch on that a little bit more deeply. So let me know if you guys want me to make a video where I touch on weight loss a little bit more deeply. I can go into more detail as to exactly, you know, like different meals and different meal options you can eat, different ingredients to avoid. But yeah, guys, so it's not an easy journey. It definitely takes it takes time. It takes time. I know, as bad as we all want to look like Beyonce overnight, but honestly, I'm all about like doing it naturally. I feel like the natural, the better. You get to learn your body. I feel like on this journey, I've learned my body. I know what foods hurt my stomach. I know what foods I want to stay away from. I know what foods give me energy. I know what foods make me feel good.
Beats.org.
Now I'm gonna do my eyeliner and eyelashes. I just did my eyeshadow, and I'll be right back.